All right, everybody, welcome back. Hopefully you had a wonderful weekend. And come on, guys, let's get some hype for this Bitcoin price action. We've been talking about this for some time here, and we're finally seeing some nice price action. I'm sorry, this chart is an absolute disaster. Let me clean that up for you guys. I'm going to put on some tunes here. All right, so tonight's stream, I really want to focus on the multi-range indicator. All right, we have a couple more days left on the sale. I know I don't really like to shill stuff or talk about stuff like this all the time, but I will tell you this has drastically improved my entries on my swing trades that I like to give. And this is a weekly chart, guys. All right, and this is a weekly chart of Bitcoin. All right, we don't get weekly long signals very often on Bitcoin when we do get it. All right. We got a couple here back in 2019. We can see we got this nice one down here when it bottomed out. We got a rip, a 259% rip. We got this signal here, which wasn't so good, right? Still this produced about a 40% move, right? These signals are not something to sneeze at. These are amazing signals, and this is probably one of the most powerful tools I've ever used when trading, right? I'm not even making this up. This is for real. Like I sit here and look at these charts and really make sure that I get confirmations with this indicator because it's ridiculously accurate. Obviously, guys, nothing is perfect, but man, when you get signals like these at the bottom of ranges, right? We got a weekly print down here, right? It's 16.6 on Bitcoin. I mean, look at the price right now. It's almost $24,000. All right. So I wanna just give it up for Magic Mike, man. He really built something amazing here, and it's really is amazing. Like I have no other words to say other than how amazing it actually is. And we have people using it in the community with the bots, and they're doing great, right? Toe, you can back me up here. I know you're using it. I personally don't really trade with bots, but that's just my own prerogative, right? But yeah, any asset, guys, any asset, not just Bitcoin, could be a stock, could be a Forex pair, could be anything. This is on a weekly time scale. I like to use the weekly because, well, that's going to give the most powerful signal, right? Hey, thank you so much for the $30 super chat, Toe. Really appreciate it, man, and I'm really proud of you for doing so well, man. You made $700 this week. That's amazing, man. That's amazing. Congrats, dude. That's great. Really appreciate it, brother. All right, where was I here? Absolutely, you are awesome. That's a great name, man. That's a cool name. All right, we had some requests here. We had the elephant guy from the elephant community come on the stream tonight. So I'm gonna just do elephant money request here real fast. If you guys aren't familiar with the project, elephant money is nearing the top of this range here. We have the multi-range giving a 3-day long signal. I mean, we break out of this range, guys, for elephant money. All right, this looks to me like a massive double bottom, right? This is a double bottom. Okay, there could be lots of upside with this asset based on this price action that I'm seeing here. All right, so this is looking pretty good. From a technical perspective, and we have a confirmation with the multi-range indicator on the 3-day time scale. All right, looking great. All right, so we didn't really look at Bitcoin, but we have a long signal in at that bottom. I mean, there's really not much to talk about aside from, well, it's long, right? It's long. Targets for Bitcoin, right? The top of the range here, around 25K, seems like a good place for it to go. There's really nothing here, right? Once we break above this 25K region, look at the volume profile. Like we could easily get a rip right back above that level. There's nothing really here. Like it just came straight down. We got weekly volatility coming in, all right, to support this price action. We even have a weekly TTM squeeze firing off here on the Heikin Ashi time scale or Heikin Ashi chart. Hey, thank you so much, Toe. $50, man. That's really commendable, man. Really appreciate that. Cool, man. That's really appreciated, dude. All right, so covered elephant money. We're gonna cover Ethereum here. All right, yeah. So the long signal on ETH came a bit, in my opinion, not really in a good spot. We're entering the greed zone on the Ethereum Greed Index. That's fair. And we're just entering it, right? So we could be in that zone for a while. We'll cover Fear and Greed here in a second, actually. All right, so yeah, I mean, we're just entering the greed zone, so we could stay in the zone for a while, right? We like the first time ever getting there since the bull run, right? Or really since October, November of 2021. This is the previous cycle top. And then we will cover the Glassnode on-chain metrics here for you guys. I don't know why this isn't working. So weird. It's not letting me go to Glassnode. Okay, maybe my site was wrong. And then we'll cover the cycle chart, which basically just says straight up to 70K. I mean, you guys realize that the following wedge target's really to about 50K. So I don't know if we're going to get this high, but that'd be pretty crazy if we got up to the previous all-time high and pulled back. I mean, that really wouldn't shock me or surprise me with what's going on with the dollar right now. So we're just gonna keep watching those levels, all right? So Glassnode, we usually look at the profit and loss, the Newport chart. So we'll take a look at that. We've been speaking about how we were in the capitulation zone, and now we've actually exited the capitulation zone since we've seen the asset appreciate already 40% or 50% off its lows. All right, and very interesting to see that. And we're in this zone now. Like we're kind of doing what we did in 2019, where we're going to come out of this zone and maybe see some crazy movements up. Okay. All right, so that's Newport chart, that's cycle chart, and Fear and Greed. All right, so back to ETH here. We still have that weekly long that's in. It never broke this low down here. We'll take a look at gas here in a second. We'll look at DXY, and I mean, if we have long signals on crypto, I mean, we all know that DXY is probably going down. I think I had a monthly short signal on it. We'll take a look at it. Top of the range here for ETH is around that 1785 to about 1950. You break above that, there's really nothing here in terms of resistance. I guess we have resistance here on 2500. That's probably a big level. All right, so anywhere from 1780 to 1950, a break above, we're looking at a move straight up to about 2500. And break 2500, we're talking about fireworks at 3500. And yeah, I mean, we break 3,500, guys. We're probably going back up to test all-time highs for Ethereum. All right, so these are the levels to pay attention to on the weekly time scale. All right, we're going to have a monthly close here soon. I mean, look at this candle that's coming in right now. It's just turning green here on the monthly. We're about to probably close back above the 21 exponential moving average. Guys, to me on the monthly chart, this looks like a double bottom, right? Double bottom here for Ethereum. And, just measuring the bottom is a 57% move. Once you get a closure back above that neckline, all right, so that should take us probably close to about $2,700 just using double bottom math there. All right, obviously that's pretty amazing if that happens. Okay, that would take us to about $2,700 Ethereum. All right, if we get confirmation of that double bottom closure above the neckline there around 1775. Doesn't have to happen this month, but you know, next month we get a closure above there, we confirm that. That's a massive breakout move to be, you know, paying attention to. I mean, look, guys, the momentum is just shifting now. Like, we have so much room for this thing to go up. It's like, it's not like we're overbought. It's not like we're sitting up here at like, you know, 90 on the RSI. No, we're sitting down here at 48 on the RSI. All right. Something to really pay attention to here, guys, is this RSI. This looks amazing. This looks really, really amazing on the RSI on the monthly chart, right? We'll look at theta. Look at ADA, sure. Look at all those for you, Toe. Absolutely. Oh, theta, falling wedge setup here. All right. The weekly just made a candle close. It broke the wedge. We're going to see fireworks on this asset based on what I'm seeing. All right. Black Sheep, welcome, brother. So falling wedge setup here on theta. You can see I have this projected to go to the top of this this next weekly resistance area. We're looking at about 170 for this. This is confluent with the 21 exponential moving average and the 200-week moving average. All right. I think for sure this asset can get there. Lots of room here on the weekly RSI and weekly volatility just spiking. Okay. Understand when we get weekly volatility spiking, that's what ends up happening. Is my stream really that delayed? What are you guys seeing right now? Are you guys only seeing my I'm looking at the replay. I feel like I'm looking in like slow motion or something. Crazy. All right. Well, hopefully that's not what you guys are seeing. Cool. So that's theta. We'll look at ADA. ADA was also in a similar setup, man. Another falling wedge setup there on ADA. There it is. I haven't changed the chart, moved the chart. We didn't get a weekly signal on multi-range yet. I mean, when this thing fires a weekly signal on ADA, guys, this thing's going to go absolutely nutso. All right. I would say we probably fired on the 3-day chart. All right. So the 3-day chart fired down here. And yeah, ADA come up to test this neckline around 43 cents. That seems reasonable and feasible. That's that next Fibonacci level here. And, you know, looking left on the chart, this is where this level right here, where it before it went on a massive parabolic move. And you get above this level, I would say that you're probably going to test the 200 3-day moving average right there, which is around 70 cents. And ultimately, the wedge target is about $1.20 if we can get up there. Okay, and that's this area. That's this big block up here. Okay, that's this area right here is to be a big resistance for it. Okay, so I don't think we're going to get past this level just so fast. We might see this rip up and then pull back. All right, so your 60-cent take profit is too high. No, I don't think so. Not if you intend on swing trading that for a couple weeks or a month. I think it should definitely obtain that. You know, you're going to get some volatility in there. You're going to get some ups and downs and sideways price action before you end up breaking ranges. But I think ultimately you do get to that 70-cent region. Okay, there's really nothing here once you break, you know, 45 cents. All right. Now, I mean, that 45-cent level could be a pretty significant level for it to break. But we're already at 39.7, and I mean, what we're sitting at. I mean, we're sitting at 67. We're just going bullish here on the 3-day. All right. The weekly chart. I mean, look, you're all the way down here on the weekly. 47 on the weekly chart. You haven't even crossed into bullish territory on the weekly. So I think many weeks of upside potential here for ADA, just based on what I'm seeing on the RSI. Okay. And look, you're getting that weekly volatility spike right here. This could mean more upside. All right. Let's see. So that was theta and ADA. We want to look at gas, petrol. You got a ticker there, IJ Money. I can look at. We can look at oil. Feel free to throw some tickers out, guys. And I want to say thank you for the 17 people watching the stream tonight. I appreciate all you guys, and make sure you guys smash up that like button, hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel, and make sure you guys spread the word about what we do here at STP. Obviously, I'm just trying to impact as many traders as I can in my life. That's my goal. My goal is to reach or impact 1 million people, 1 million traders. So however I can achieve that, you know, people sharing the stream or people talking about what we do here. That helps, right? I personally can't reach and touch everybody, so your guys' words go obviously a long way too, right? All right, NGAS, we'll take a look at it. That's natural gas for England, or you want it for European charts? So I'm gonna look at Matic real quick as IG Many request that. We'll take a look at that. But yeah, Matic breaking out of the channel here. Beautiful, beautiful looking structure. We talked about this. If it broke out, we're going to see probably the top of the range. All right, we could see 274 pretty fast. There's nothing really here. You have a Fibonacci level around $1.40, but really after that, there's nothing really here. It came straight down, so it could go straight back up. All right. All right, we got 20 people on tonight, man. I guess there's something going on. Yeah, there's something happening in the market right now. People just decide to tune in. All right, well, we got any movers happening right now? We got, looks like Kyber Network's on the move. I like your down-to-business approach, but focus on crypto. Yeah, I do. I focus on crypto. I think that's where lots of folks can really accumulate a lot of wealth. Let's see. Longed way before 15K. Hey, congrats on you, buddy. E-Birds, you've been with us for a while, man. How you been? How's everybody in the chat tonight? You guys feeling good? I want to know how you guys are doing. All I do is talk about charts here. I want to know how you guys are doing. Who I'm really talking to here, how you guys are doing, and what are your guys' thoughts on the market? You're an OG subscriber. You are an OG subscriber. You ate too much ice cream? Oh shit. I'm good, man. I'm just doing what I love to do, talking about charts to you guys, and trying to give you guys some good weather advice. I feel like the weatherman, right? It's not easy, man. Sometimes it can be difficult and challenging to talk about this stuff, but yeah, I will actually be Beck, absolutely, man. I was just about to say I will actually be hopefully getting my Series 65. So, adding some legitimacy to what I do here at STP and just myself personally, right? So I think that'll be good. This high coin is on a run, man. Look. This is the beautiful thing about these indicators, man. White candles. You get those white candles, what happens? You get a reversal. Like every single time. This was in a wedge, right? Beauty. Beauty. All right, that's gold. Isn't that just gold versus the dollar, man? XAU? That's gold spot, right? Yeah, okay. Sure, yeah, we can look at gold. Candles for Valentine's Day. Yeah, I know, right? She's implying something. She wants something for Valentine's Day. Moon Girl's back. We're about to print a monthly long on gold, guys. These are not anything to sneeze at. Multi-range. Okay, these are monthly. This is a monthly signal. I mean, last time we got a monthly signal on gold was back here in 2019, and that signal produced a freaking 56% move. The previous signal to that produced a 15% move. This short signal was pretty money and produced a 31% move. This long signal before right after the 2000 financial bubble crisis produced, I mean, yeah, 642%. Pretty significant signal here, guys. Pretty significant signal. We're dumping, huh? Okay. I wouldn't say that this is a dump, man. Bitcoin's at 23.7. Futures market is basically flat right now. DXY is flat. We're also producing a monthly short signal on the DXY. That's not closed yet, but hey, it's printing right now. It's printing. Anywho, it's looking good for risk assets right now for upside in the coming months, not day to day. We could get a pullback tomorrow, whatever. We get a pullback for the next 3 days, whatever. All right. FOMC should give us a back test. There you go. So, I mean, we know this. We know that Tether is extended on the shorter time scales. But look at the monthly chart, man. I mean, this monthly chart to me, like, does that look good to you, man? Does that look like a good bullish candle? No, it does not. The dollar has left the chat. Oh man, dude, like none of this looks good for the dollar right here. This does not look good for the dollar, dude. We're breaking this channel right here. We're breaking this midline. We broke the actual structure of this bear market that we were in. We're about to get a monthly confirmed candle close. We might get a back test, okay, up to 7.11. That might result in the assets pulling back next month, okay? That's totally normal after you get a breakdown. You get a back test. After you get a breakdown, you get a back test, right? That's exactly what happens. So just be on the lookout for that. The end of this monthly candle close, if you're in a profit on some long trades, do what you got to do. De-risk yourself, okay? Look for a better entry next month. If we notice we start getting that pullback. But the monthly has lots of room for down. Like, it's still sitting at 56 on the RSI. Has lots of room to come down. Lots of room to come down. All right, over the course of the next couple months. And the weekly's down here at 41, still obviously room to come down. The 3-day chart is entering oversold or entering bearish territory. And the daily, yes, the daily's oversold. Okay. But this doesn't look good. This looks like a rising wedge. This is like a rising wedge type of structure right here. This isn't bullish. Okay. This is not a bullish structure. This could come up, and yes, we could get a pullback, and that can totally happen. This thing is wrecked. Okay. We haven't been this wrecked on Tether in a very long time. All right. So yes, be careful in your longs. All right. But stochastics on the daily are coming back down. To me, that still means we can see more down, even if we do end up getting some sort of back test of this break. All right. Doesn't look bullish. This does not look bullish to me. All right. Cool. That's Tether. Appreciate you guys listening to my rant about it. We looked at gold. Tebek, you wanted an ALI chart? What's that? ALI. Is that aluminum futures, man? Is that what you wanted? Silver, oil. Sure. We'll look at silver and oil. Silver, I mean, I'm not really too much of a fan of this rounding up here. That kind of looks like a rounding top on the daily, but let's go to like the monthly chart. So the monthly chart, monthly looks okay, even though we don't have a signal or anything like gold, but we still have a weekly long here. What is it? Alethea Liquid Artificial Intelligence. Okay, I'll take a look at that here in a second. Yeah, I'm not really liking this rounding action up here on silver, and that could just mean that we're a bit overbought. All right, but yeah, it could just consolidate up here before maybe trying to break out. But it would make sense if we get some sort of pullback before we go higher on silver. And we were looking at this region right here around this 2195 area, 2193 area. All right, for silver. If we do get this pullback on this, we'll see how that goes. U.S. oil we can look at. So U.S. oil sandwiched between the 200-week moving average and the 21 exponential moving average. And it looks good. I mean, it looks like we're going to go higher, man. It looks like we're going higher. We got weekly bullish divergence that's playing out. We just started producing this positive momentum. Volatility hasn't started yet, so we may not get a breakout right now on the weekly. But like if we go to like a 3-day chart, you can see volatility starting to pick up here a bit. And we're just consolidating below the 21 exponential moving average. So we look for a break above that. That's when we could see some fireworks on oil, all right? So we could just consolidate for a bit on oil. Anywho, that's oil. Silver we covered. Gold we covered. We didn't cover the S&P. Let's cover the S&P real fast here. So I think we had a weekly long that came in last week, or actually the week before. All right, and to me, looks like we're going to break this channel. All right, this week is a big week for the stock market. And we got a closure outside of the channel here. All right, this is a pretty significant break. This is an inverse head and shoulders pattern. And, we got this neckline up here to break above 4187, all right? We'll look at the NASDAQ too, 100, yep. We'll look at it after we look at the S&P here. Yes, that's true, Quantum. I agree with you. So the S&P is going to break out and rally. Well, so is crypto, right? So this looks pretty good. We got a nice break. We're above the weekly 21 exponential moving average. We're above the 21, or we're above the 200-week moving average. So these are all good signs for upside here for the S&P. We didn't start printing any volatility yet, but it's looking good. Looking like we got a nice. We are printing some weekly volatility here on the on HA candles. So our second pulse of volatility here on the weekly. We also have a TTM trigger and firing this week. I think we're going to see some fireworks this week in the S&P. All right, so stay tuned for that, guys. I think we're going to see some big movements in the stock market this week. All right, so let's stay tuned for that. That should be an exciting thing to see when the markets move a bit higher here. We've been kind of waiting and seeing to see if this was a momentum shifting structure, and looks like it is, especially now we got confirmation of that on the weekly chart. And these signals on the weekly are pretty good. I mean, obviously sometimes you get these chopped out here on multi-range, but you can mess with the settings here to your liking. All right, so I'm going to talk about it one more time. Multi-range indicator on sale till the end of the month. You can just go to the website swingtradepros.com, check that out. I'm going to post that here in the chat. All right. And you guys should really take advantage of it. It's definitely something of beauty, man. It really is. Magic Mike put lots of effort into this one, and I think it's totally worth it, man. It really is. I use it every day. So. All right. You guys have any questions or comments or any other assets you guys want to look at? Just let me know. Shoot them in the chat. We've got about 30 minutes here, right? Question is which altcoin is going to hold? You want to hold a bag? Well, I'm in some bags right now. I'm in Mover. You guys know about this one. Okay, it's still giving me white candles, man, down here at $9. We entered at $7.30. And I'm just looking for a 50% retracement up to $60. I don't see why it can't do that. if the whole market's going to rip. CTXR, yeah, we can take a look at that one. I know you wanted to buy that one. CTXR. Weekly long signal printed, man, this week, so it's going to go up, most likely. And the neckline here for the double bottom is $4. Okay, $4. The other coin that I really liked was Flow. I'm holding a bag of it. It's in a descending broadening wedge formation, and to me this is already broken out. Okay, but yeah, this is a descending broadening wedge. These have about a 72% chance to break to the upside according to Bolkowski right here. Breakout direction is upward 72% of the time. All right, just so you guys know, I'm not just making this stuff up. And you guys can see the megaphone type of pattern, type of structure, like we got right here, this megaphone type of structure. And what's really cool is we have a 3-day long signal on it that came in, or even a 4-day. Obviously, I like to see longer time scale signals coming in, because that to me gives more validity to it. Sure, Gypsy, we can take a look at Alice. This was a nice falling wedge setup. I believe I gave this call in the alerts channel. You know, nice breakout. Got the long here. And yeah, I mean, I don't see why Alice doesn't go and test $3 at some point. All right. That's it. It looks good. Looks very good. Weekly volatility coming in here for Alice. Going to see some more upside with this asset, most likely. Just according to what I'm seeing here on these trading tools, right? The volatility spiking. You can see volume momentum picking up. All right. And the STP volume momentum hasn't even crossed the 0 line just yet. So, you know, once this flips bullish, man, this is going to really start to take off. All right. Alice looking pretty good. Looking pretty good here for a swing trade for sure. All right. Audio broke out, man. This was a call on the alerts channel. We called this out at 20 cents. And this is, to me, was a major harmonic structure that broke. It's also in a channel, right? But this is the structure that I saw on it, which is why I gave a trade setup on it. And it was just a beautiful thing to look at. You can see the top of the channel pretty quick, you know, 67 cents. Never look at Bonk. No, I never looked at it. If this were a good time to buy, would it be in the greed zone? I mean, you had 6 months to buy stuff, man? Come on. But yeah, I don't just because we're in the greed zone right this moment doesn't mean that assets can't go up still. We're only 60 reading on the greed zone, all right? Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't cover that asset, ALI or whatever. This is okay. This is some coin. Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, it already started its move, man. Right? If you got in down here, you're looking pretty good. It's all good, dude. I mean, if you remember, the tips are always appreciated. I don't typically ask for tips, but they are appreciated. You know, if I do lose you in the mix, and it is something you want me to cover, this has done a 61.8% retracement. We've hit a 6618 fib extension. We are starting to trigger on the TTM here, but it is looking like, we got some blue coming in here, which could mean that it's maybe losing steam. You can see the volume is actually receding here as well. So maybe look for this one. It could pull back here potentially. We are at the golden mean ratio, right? So this is an area where we could see a pullback. Right? So I wouldn't be wanting to purchase up here personally. I don't have any short signals though, so that's good. But yeah, pay attention, man. This is an area where you could get a pullback, right? The 618 fib extension. But if you don't pull back here, you can run to the next fib, which is about 7 cents. All right. But yeah, this is interesting. It's like a big rounding bottom here. Got a nice break. This was definitely like a wedge type of structure or a channel type of structure. And it looks pretty, yeah, it looks like a channel or a wedge or something. But yeah, like I said, you're at the 618 already. You know, I wouldn't be looking to go ahead and buy the stuff here. And just be aware that you could see a pretty volatile pullback before going much higher. All right. The tech looks awesome. Yeah, great. But in terms of purchasing the asset itself, yeah, just be careful. I mean, like I said, you're at a 618 gold mean ratio. You're overbought on the daily chart, right? It's coming down here on the daily. The weekly is already extended. It's not that, I mean, it's not like way overbought, but this is the area where you'd be looking to almost sell stuff on the weekly chart, right? 65 on the RSI. So just be careful. We did, like I said, we are triggering another TTM, but we're triggering a blue TTM, all right? So it could be losing some steam here. Yes, we have some volatility coming in, and yes, we don't have a sell signal in just yet, but just be cautious and careful up here, okay? This asset did appreciate a lot already from this long signal given. By the way, this long signal printed here on January 4th, okay? If you took the next candle, you would have been looking at a 5x already on your money. I mean, come on, man. Multi-range for the win. Multi-range for the win. All right. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful chart right there. So yeah, like I said, just be careful. You're overbought on the daily chart. The weekly chart did just enter bullish territory. So you might have some room on the weekly, but could get a pullback here in the next couple of days on this asset. All right. But yeah, nice. You got a nice daily golden cross there. Could come back down to back test that. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Definitely don't want to see you get caught up buying a top, man. Just definitely don't want to see that, right? But yeah, if you intend on holding this for months and months and months, then this could be okay. I mean, like I said, you got a nice wedge break, nice monthly candle here. Next month you could get a pullback down to like 2 cents or something. You know, 50% pullback is totally normal in this market. We see that all the time. So just figured I'd make you aware. That's all. If you're in a profit, man, anytime's a good time to take profit, dude. You know, like cover your trade and let the rest run or something, you know? I mean, you have to manage it yourself, but that's how I would handle it. Can never go broke taking profits, right? Zillion SXP, sure. Got a candle close above the median trend line here, man. Looking pretty good. Top of this range is 3.2. You break that, we're gonna go and test the 21 EMA, which is around 4 cents. Okay. This could take some time, man. Could take some weeks. Could do it in one candle. We've seen some crazy shit with this asset. Now, we don't have any confirmed weekly signal yet. We have probably a 3-day though. We don't even have a 3-day. That's interesting. So the 2-day came in, right? The 2 days long. But you got resistance here at 3.3 cents next couple days, right? And you got 3.8, right? That area right there. But this is like a big wedge break, right? So in theory, this could trade up to almost 5.7 cents before, maybe it rejects here, or maybe it pulls back here or something, right? This could take some time, right? I would say if you're swing trading this, probably like 4 cents, because that's like the 2-day, 200-day moving average. And you can always re-enter it after it reclaims that area and breaks out of the channel, right? Like on the weekly chart, this thing has lots of room to run. Yeah, just be patient with it, man. I think using the weekly chart, yeah, like 4 cents is probably good, right? The 21 EMA, and then it could spike to 4.8, but why even risk that? Just take profit at the weekly 21 EMA, right? Like it might do this where it comes up like to the 21 EMA and then breaks it. That's fine. You can always find a re-entry point and a back test point to re-enter, right? Or just pull your initial out on the trade and just let it run. It's a free trade after that, right? And you're not tying up capital, Yeah, I mean, however you want to strategize. But for me, I think trade this up to the major Fibonacci level here, which is a resistance level right here. You can see, right? Like even back here from 2018, this was a support or a resistance that flipped support for this thing to rally. And then here, and once it retook, 4 cents, it went on a run. Here also, 4 cents, went on a run. We retake 4 cents, this thing goes on a run. So 4 cents is probably the magic area for this asset right here, okay? You break 4 cents, you go on a run. You don't break 4 cents, you pull back, right? Just really simple TA here for Zilliqa. And then SXP. My God, this thing has lots of room to run, guys. This is a major harmonic pattern that was in a falling wedge. We got a breakout, a weekly chart. This thing can run, 63 cents, man. This thing can double up. Easy on this one. I mean, yes, you do have some resistance here around 43, right? 43, this produced a huge run. It tried to get above 43 here and couldn't do it. But yeah, so 43 is your first major level, and then your next major level is here around 70 cents. All right, you get above 70, you're talking about a major move up. So yeah, 43 and then 70. Huge movements coming in for this one, man. All right. I would say 43 cents is a good spot right here, because this block right here is going to be a big resistance point, right? But yeah, it might just rip through this, man. We got a weekly long signal. Last time we got a weekly long signal was back here, and that long signal was at the top, and that produced still a pretty big move, an 89% move. Look at this short up here, man. Holy shenanigans. This short basically produced 92% gain. That's sick. This is multi-range on the weekly, guys, all right? Just to show you how powerful this tool is. If there's enough data on the chart to show weekly, this thing is money. It's money, dude. We'll look at a stock. Oh, well. Yeah, let's just keep it to crypto for now. Woo. Yeah, man, it'll be a massive profit. And you can talk about how we strategized it. You can be my living proof of these swing trades playing out. By the way, I gave a really amazing swing trade on Lucid the other day in the alert service. I literally drew this out just like this. We had a weekly confirmation on multi-range down here on Lucid. All right, these are significant trades, guys. I'm going to show you guys this setup I gave here. All right, so you know, this is our Discord. This is what you get when you subscribe to my alert service for $67 a month, which is peanuts with the amount of capital and money you can make with some of these calls. All right, you can look carefully. The asset was $8.72 when I made this call. It was on January 24th. I said, quote, Lucid, deep crab harmonic with multi-range weekly long signal, and gave 137% measured move. All right, 137%. Like, are you effing kidding me? 3 days later, this asset does exactly that. It does a 140% move. I think the stock got halted the other day when this move was occurring. All right. Come on. Multi-range gave a daily long down here at $7. Like, come on. What other indicator is doing that? Please direct me to that indicator. All right. This tool is absolutely amazing, guys. And really, if you guys want an amazing trading tool, this thing is absolutely amazing. Really is. I'm not just trying to sit here and like shill it forever and like force you guys to do something you guys don't want to do. But man, if you're a trader and you do this stuff for even part-time, it's worth it. It really is worth it. Node indicator. Yeah, it is the node indicator. It's fucking great. Man, look at this long. Dude, this high coin or whatever, when it broke out of this wedge, it gave a long here at 91 cents. You're up 3x on this trade if you took it down here. 3 effing X. That's crazy, man. Come on. That is just absurd. Really is absurd. All right, I'm done talking about this. If you guys... The link is pinned in the comment or pinned in the chat. You guys check it out, man. You guys are getting 30% off right now. And after this monthly sale's over, it's just going to go to full price because, man, it's worth the full price too. But hey, I'm sure a lot of you guys are already subscribed to it if you're here on the channel, so you know. But yeah, this thing gives some crazy, crazy, crazy entries, man. All right. You guys have anything else you guys want me to check out tonight? Yeah, absolutely, Debek. No worries. Oh, man, go to sleep, dude. Yeah, man, go to sleep. Appreciate your super chats. I really do, man. Thank you so much for the $50 super chat. Here you go. Dot giving 5-day long signal, all right? How about DYDX giving long right down here at the bottom, man? Right down here at the bottom. $1.09 entry on DYDX. This thing is lit. It's up over 100% from that entry. Over 100%, man. 126%. I mean, come on. I'm not even making this shit up. It's literally on the chart. crazy, man. This indicator is absolutely phenomenal. I wish Magic Mike was on the stream here tonight. By the way, let's send our thoughts and prayers out to him, man. He's dealing with some flooding out there in New Zealand, and he's an amazing dude. He built this indicator for us, and man, it is absolutely amazing. It really is. Probably one of the best indicators I've ever seen, truthfully. And that's it. Yeah, we can check flow. I think it's just sitting around 110 right now. I haven't really looked at it. Yeah, 110.7. It's just, dude, it's it's trying to break out right here on the daily. I think tomorrow we get a breakout on this thing, all right? Stochastics just crossed up, all right? So just be patient, man. I'm still in the trade with you, brother. Sitting in it. I'm sitting in the trade. Daily's still long, all right? I have the take profit area circled for us for the swing. Yes, sir. Patience pays. Remember that. All right, boys and girls. Appreciate the... Yeah, I think 1.65, man. That's like right there. Good spot. Daily 200-day moving average is up here at 190. It's probably going to go to 190. I mean, right? You eventually test the 200-day moving average. Like a magnet, right? So depends how patient you want to be, man. I think we're going to see lots of these assets do just common retracements now. That's what these charts are saying anyway. I can't tell if he's being sarcastic or not. Arash, you're funny, dude. I do my best. I'm definitely not right all the time, that's for sure. Thanks, Arash. Appreciate it, man. But yeah, this structure looks really good, man. Descending broadening formation. Thank you, Arash, for the kind words. I really appreciate that, man. Really do. Yeah, I do make mistakes, and I do try to be as open as I can about them when I am wrong. Remember, guys, this is a game of probability. So if we can get low risk areas for long trades or low risk areas for short trades, that's the goal, right? As traders, that's what we look for, high probability areas. And we have trading tools to help us identify that stuff. So that's why we're here at STP. right? There's many other groups and many other things, many other places you can get your information from. So I appreciate all you guys that are here tonight. 15 people that are on, thank you so much. Make sure you guys smash up the like, hit the subscribe, and share the channel if you guys enjoy the content here. I'm gonna probably exit the stream here tonight, but thank you guys so much. Make sure you guys check out the multi-range indicator, one of our newest products here that Magic Mike helped us build, and it's super accurate, man. Really he built something really magnificent here, man. Really did. Truthfully, I just showed you some really good examples of that. I like to use it on longer time scales, as the longer time, the more you zoom out on a chart, the more accurate, the higher the accuracy of the indicator, and that's I want to just make sure you guys have an opportunity to get it on sale, because the sale ends the end of this month, and I know how it goes, right? So thank you guys again for joining the stream. Hopefully we have a wonderful week. If we don't have a wonderful week, well, guess what? We know what the longer term timescales are saying. So appreciate it, guys and girls. And Arash, thank you so much for the kind words. Appreciate that. We'll chat to you guys next week. I'm going to try to get out some short content for you guys. And make sure you guys leave some comments in the comment section. Let me know what you guys want to see, all right? Have a wonderful week.